a long-term solution that we're using to drive down the emissions and create a strong market signal to attract investments. When I look at the technology, the clean technology investments that Rio Tinto is doing, ArcelorMittal, Alcoa, investing in production of green steel, green aluminum, creating thousands of good-paying jobs and reducing emissions, the reductions that we're going to see from that haven't been included, as far as I know, in the Environment Commissioner's report that we saw a few weeks ago. Could you comment on the importance of attracting clean technology investments and what that means to decarbonization in Canada?
Thank you very much, Mr. Longfield. This is actually a really interesting question, and one thing that doesn't get talked enough, in my humble opinion, enough. And it seems that on that I agree with the new head of Alberta Oil Sands Group, which in the CBC article, I quote, wants clarity from Poilievre, that's the title of the article, on industrial carbon pricing. I'll just read you the first paragraph of that article. Conservative Party Pierre Poilievre needs to clarify where he stands on industrial carbon pricing, says the new head of a major oil sands group that aims to bring the industry's emission to net zero, largely through the potential of construction of massive carbon capture project that relies on carbon credits that are derived from carbon pricing. In fact, we can point to a number of projects that have taken very large projects that have taken place in Canada. And according to the companies themselves, you don't have to take my word for it, the $11.5 billion investment by Dow Chemical in Fort Saskatchewan, part of the funding is based on carbon pricing. Pattern Energy, $4 billion in Newfoundland. Dofasco Steel, kind of closer to your neck of the woods, $1.8 billion in Hamilton. SMR Development in Saskatchewan, $74 million. All of these projects are partly being funded through carbon pricing. If we get rid of this, then it is estimated that anywhere between the taxpayers would be on the hook, if we wanted to fund those projects directly, on the hook for $20 to $48 billion. Now, the Conservatives say that they're in favor of technology. These are all technological projects that are taking place in different sectors: steel, SMR, energy savings, chemical sector. So are they telling us that their technical strategy is to put Canadian taxpayers on the hook for an extra $20 to $48 billion, or we can do that at no extra fee to Canadians by using carbon pricing?